Someone from your past is returning to your life, and you've already met the romantic partner that you see. Dog, those two coming out together for a love reading. Mercury retrograde written all over it.
The best of my heart, you just gotta see the good in me. 'Cause I could be the rain in your desert sky.
That's India here for the 99 and the 2000. I just wanted to be extra, y'all. But anyway, welcome to your love reading for July. I'm going to be looking at air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pull an overall energy for each sign, right? And we're going to look at the element of air in totality. And then in the extended, we're going to go into each individual sign. Interesting. So for water signs, we have this can be the one. And we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and you've already met the romantic partner that you see. Dog, those two coming out together for a love reading. Mercury retrograde written all over it. But I'm just saying, who knows? You know? Well, this is our overall energy for air signs. I'm going to pick a romance angel card for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini at the end, and that's what we're going to go into in the extended. But now we're just going to look at the overall energy for your love life. So, Spirit, please give us clear and direct guidance for my air sign. Spirit, anything they need to know, anything of utmost importance, I ask that come to the forefront of this here reading. Please spit it. All right, let's see. Man, I feel like I haven't done this spread in forever. All right, let's see. First card that we have for my air signs, y'all are going to be first. Your person of interest is at the bottom of you. But, you know, fluidity, wherever you get in where you fit in. Oh, drunk in love, are we? That's so cute that that's in your fear position. So, I can say, there's a connection that you guys have with someone, and it is so strong that it makes you feel like Beyonce. We be on it. Okay, it's the drunken love song. Anyway, so what drew you together is the Sun card. The desire for vulnerability, at least for my air signs. The thing that drew you to this person is the fact that you guys wanted like a fruitful, abundant, happy type of relationship. You wanted someone that you could be yourself with, someone that you could be vulnerable with, someone you can open up to and share your life with. But the irony is that now, the thing that you wanted that drew you to this person, you're fearing that. Going forward, we have the Knight of Wands. Really right now? That's very interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I'm seeing a theme here already. I feel the issue is, it's similar to kind of what I picked up for water signs. It's like wanting something in theory, but in practice, it being quite different than it is in theory, right? It's almost like the idea of being in a connection like this was so breathtaking and things of the sort. But then when all the emotions started coming up, it became a little too much. You know what I mean? And I feel you guys are a tad bit, it makes you feel off kilter and out of control, which totally makes sense because you're air signs. I'm a Gemini rising, so I understand. You know what I'm saying? I always say with air sign people, it's like an intellectual love. It's a mental understanding. Not saying that air signs don't have feelings, but it's just the fact that they're processed differently. So it's the thought of like 1 + 1 = 2. This is who I am. This is who you are. I want this. That's your one. That's your one. And now we got 2. But I think that connecting with this person almost erupted, connecting or reconnecting, because I'm looking at reconciliation. It could very well be that, because I say someone from your past, it doesn't necessarily have to be like someone that you dated. I mean, it could be someone that you know, because I always say that. That's the thing that I think is dope. When past energies come up in my readings, it's not usually like an ex. It's like I've been told that it's random people. Like one of my subbies ran into somebody they went to like kindergarten with in the mall. And that was the past person. So I was like, oh, well, all right. Okay. So it could be something like that, but it's like I'm feeling literally you guys, and then it could be a Leo person too. Y'all were really logistical on how this was going to work out, but I feel like y'all got hit with the okie doke. And I feel it's either the reconnection or the connection, just the overwhelming emotions. It makes you feel very off kilter and out of control. So it's not kind of following that systematic kind of idea that you wanted, like feeling in control of yourself. I feel like this connection makes you feel very out of control. Okay. So anywho, with the Knight of Wands, what this is saying to me, which would be in your best interest, is to give into the feeling. You know what I mean? Because I feel giving into the feeling is ultimately going to give you what it is that you want. It just didn't manifest the way that you thought. And I mean, rightfully so, it's scary. But I feel that giving into this passion is going to give you guys what it is you were desiring in the beginning, right? Now, for your person, how adorable is this? We have the Strength card. So y'all very well may be dealing with a Leo. That's 2 Leo cards we have here. Wow. And I mean, it could go vice versa. Y'all could have Leo in your chart, and this person could have Leo in their chart as well. But we have the Strength cards. Off the bat, okay, y'all were talking about vulnerability and opening up and things in your mind. Like, you know, mentally it was like, yeah, I'm going to open up and be vulnerable. But see, this person off the cuff, they were trying to tame the beast from jump. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they kind of know that they're very passionate. You know what I mean? And it could be with the sexual attraction as well. But from jump, they kind of went into this holding themselves back. The next card that we have for them is the 5 of Swords. Oh, man, this is just getting hilarious. And then the 6 of Wands. Dog. Let me tell you something, air sign. Y'all are very much mirroring the person that y'all are dealing with in the best and worst kind of way. Because I feel like my air signs, like, I don't think me saying y'all are mirroring each other, you'd probably be like, what? No, we're not. No, I can see y'all totally are. I feel like I said, y'all came into this logistically thinking that you were about that vulnerability life, right? But once the feelings kicked in, that creeped you out. Like, for real, for real. And I feel like it's hella scaring you guys, right? Same thing with this person, but they came in with their guards up. The thing that they're fearing is taking a chance on this. But I feel like y'all want the same thing, which is so ironic to me. Because it's like, I feel like the person y'all are dealing with, they pride themselves on, it kind of reminds me of like a Virgo energy a little bit. Because even though this is Leo, I feel like with you guys' person of interest, I don't really feel that they're a Leo per se. I mean, they could be because they could have other variations in their chart. But it's like, it feels like Virgo energy to me because it's almost like this person prides themselves, not like in a, you know, egoic way, but, you know, they're very, you know, put together and reserved. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a person that you would ever see like sloppy drunk somewhere, or a person who, you know, is just like, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they're very reserved, you know, their shoulders are back and they're very, you know, well kept, button and unbutton their blazer when they sit and stand kind of person. So they don't really overly express emotion, like talking about it. So not saying that they don't have emotions. It's just that they keep themselves under control very well. They're very presentable, right? But it's like the person is fearing taking a risk. They're feeling the same thing that you are, but it's how I say y'all are reflecting each other is because y'all are approaching it from a place of vulnerability, but it's almost like with this person, it's like the beast within wants to like jump out and bite you in a good kind of way. That came out really bad. In a good kind of way, you know what I'm saying? But they're in mental conflict with themselves because they're terrified to take a risk. You know what I mean? And I feel if this person were to take the risk, if you guys were to not be afraid about what you feel, and if this person were to take a risk, I feel that that would open you up enough to where, you know, you would be, you know, probably more receptive You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of putting you guys in a stalemate, if that makes sense. And then with the Six of Wands, dude, yes, with looking at the Knight of Wands and looking at the Six of Wands, if either one of you make a move in the direction of each other, I feel that's what would break. Because I'm saying stalemate, but it doesn't necessarily like, well, I mean, it could be manifest in two different ways because I'm reading for a lot of people. It's like it could be a stalemate in the sense that both of you are feeling things and neither one of you are acting on it, like physically acting on it. Or it could be, you know, y'all are dating, but everything is just kind of surface level. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if one person were to reach towards the other one, like say hypothetically for my air signs, if this person were to take the risk and express themselves to you guys, right? Or show some type of sign, and I really feel it's more or less communicating. If this person were to communicate to you, like take a chance on that and tell you guys how they're feeling, you guys would feel more comfortable with allowing these feelings as opposed to kind of repressing them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that I was going to try to say something for y'all, but I'm just going to be real. I don't really feel like y'all going to do that. Because, I mean, your advice is to give in to your passion, but I honestly do not feel that y'all are going to do that. Because I feel that you're afraid to do that. You know? I'm feeling it's really on you guys' person of interest to make that, like for them to be honest about what it is that they're feeling. Because I feel like there's some doubt on your side. I think it's like more or less a fear on you guys' side that maybe you may like them. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. It's a fear on y'all's side that y'all like the person more than they like you. Right? Because it's because of their reserve. It's the fact that they came into this very stoic and put together. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like this is like, I want this vulnerable, like, you know, emotional exchange type of deal. And I'm feeling all these feelings and stuff. And I want to give in to my passion, right? But this person is just like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know if that was a good example. You know, because he's not really Stone Cold, but anyway. But I feel with this person, they're very cerebral as well, but it heavily feels like kind of Virgo-ish to me, which is interesting. But I feel another mirroring effect that's happening between you two is because it's like a fear of rejection. Like you're fearing that you like them more than they like you. You know what I'm saying? And they're fearing their own emotions or kind of coming out of this shell to express themselves. But what it's looking like to me is it really would have to be this person. Because I feel for both of you, especially for your person of interest, like with them, this is a lot of like, I mean, aside from the Six of Wands, I mean, the Six of Wands kind of is a battle card, but I mean, it's like post-battle victory type of deal. But it's like with this Five of Swords with them and their fears, and with the Strength card, it's like the battle that's happening with them is within themselves. So it's like, I feel like they're more or less, it's like all three parts of them. It's like their heart and their mind and their ego. You know what I'm saying? So it's like their conscious higher level mind and their ego. Their conscious higher level mind is saying, you know, go, but their ego is like, no, because we can't be having our ego bruised. You know what I'm saying? But then their heart is like, yes. So I feel like this person is very much in conflict with themselves, but it's like they would break the conflict with themselves and this fear with you if they were to just speak the truth, and it would stop this kind of topsy-turvy so that both of you would be able to give into your passions. You know what I'm saying? But the question is, will they do so? So now we're going to go ahead and break this down for each sign, okay? I'm not taking that because I didn't say which signs. So that's the overall energy. What I'm feeling is it's air signs and then the people you guys are dealing with. The people that you guys are dealing with are holding back. You're not really sure how it is they feel about you, but I'm letting you know that they going through stuff on the inside. Poor little tink tink. But what you guys are really wanting is like a true commitment. Something where, you know, you can share your life with someone. You can build a life with someone. It's very honest and open. And I think another thing with this person that may be kind of spooking y'all out is the fact that they are so stoic. You can't really read them. And that makes you feel uncomfortable, especially because, you know, it puts you in a scary, vulnerable position because it's like you're feeling so much. Like the situation feels like this could be literally the one with the 9 of Cups. You know what I'm saying? I'm really feeling like this could be the one and I desire to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like a repeat of probably something you guys have experienced in the past. Like, is this just, you know, a passionate kind of connection? Do they really want the same thing and thinking maybe they don't, so I don't want to show my hand because, you know, they're holding back, so it seems, and maybe they don't feel the same way type of deal. And then with this person, it's just a fear of them taking a risk. I'm not really seeing so much how they actually think or feel about you, to be quite honest. It's like the cards are showing me what they're going through, but I don't really see in here. It's giving me more intel into you guys' inner world, but the only thing I'm seeing for them, God, how cerebral is this person? All I'm seeing is just headspace with them and what would be the tiebreaker. But this is a person who has like emperor level control over themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope it's not to the point to where they could hide their own feelings from themselves. You know what I'm saying? I need that kind of self-control in my life. Good Lord. Anyway. So I'm going to pull a card for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. And in the extended, we are going to look into each sign. Aquarius, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Libra. Whoa, okay, Libra, goddamn. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. All right, Libra. So are y'all trying to control the situation, Libra? What's really popping? I feel like the patience is driving Aquarius mad because it's kind of like, what is happening? With Libra, it's I feel slow down because it's almost like it's an indecisive energy, right? But it's not an internalized indecisive energy. It's like an externalized indecisive energy, and it's almost like you not knowing what's happening is driving you mad. It's like, which one do you want to choose? I could make so many jokes right there because my brother is a Libra, you know? It's kind of like how we feel with y'all. You want Chinese or Mexican? Why did I ask the Libra that? Well, I mean, we could do Chinese, but then, you know, the Mexican, oh, well, you know, but then Chinese. I know better than to ever ask my brother that. I'm just saying. All right, Gemini. Whoa. Yes, this is your soulmate, Gemini. Ain't that something? Worth waiting for, attraction, and soulmate. That's wonderful. So I would say, just off of GP, so y'all know for the extended, for my Aquarius people, I feel like y'all are in a liaison phase trying to gain clarity. For my Libras, y'all are needing to be patient because it's almost wanting to rush the situation. Because for all of you guys, it feels like patience, but heavily for Libra, I feel like y'all are wanting to, it's like the suspense is killing you, so you're wanting to control it just to end the indecisiveness because it's like the suspense is killing you. You know what I mean? And for my Geminis, it's like I feel you guys feel this connection with this person, but you're like doubting it. You know what I'm saying? And that very much, depending on where y'all resonate, it very much could be you guys kind of swaying back and forth, the Geminis being in the second row. But if you guys want to ask yes or no questions, I'm going to go ahead and throw the dice of resonance before we go over to Vimeo. But, I mean, I feel like this goes for two groups because The two cards that came out with this can be the one or reconciliation. This is for, you know, either or. If this is someone from you guys past, or this could be someone that you guys have just recently met that you're dating, you know? But let's go ahead and throw the dice of resonance. If you want to ask a yes or no question, I think I was saying that, go ahead and pause me now, formulate the question. I don't interpret these, I just toss them out and how they resonate, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I needed to say Mercury retrograde, I'm just saying. And then I'm looking at the fact that Mercury retrograde is in Leo. I'm just throwing these things out there. Okay, Moon. We have co-worker boss. If this is y'all co-worker or y'all boss, you don't get your honey where you get your money. I'm just saying, okay? Anyway, it's my opinion. Don't listen to me. Then we have Libra. We have Gemini. Wow, really? So maybe somebody might be a Libra or a Gemini moon. That's interesting. Or is it a Libra and a Gemini that are dating each other? How is that? What is that like? I mean, I really want to know. That cerebral. Good. Sweet mother of goodness. The answer to your question is yes. In the comments, if you are a Libra that's dealing with a Gemini, I need to know these things because that just makes me feel something in my spirit. A Libra and a Gemini? In love? What is... It's probably like this, huh? Please tell me. I'm nosy. Libra and a Gemini. Wow. It's like 17 people in a relationship. Because you know Libra. My brother's going to be so mad at me. He talks about how I rag on Libras. I love y'all though. We share Venus. A special connection. I get to tease you. It's sisterly love, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Gemini rising. I don't really tease Gemini too much. You know, Gemini stuff. Anyway, I'm going to throw out the dice. We haven't named yet. I'm putting the poll up soon. I'm giving everybody an opportunity. A couple of y'all actually said the same names. Okay. Oh, God. What is that? Is that? Oh, wait. I got to look at the dice of resonance for clarity. Is that Scorpio? Is it Scorpio? Oh, no. That's Virgo. Oh. I might be psychic. Oh, my goodness. I have to put them back where they were because I'm ADD and I forget things. That's Virgo. Didn't I say that they act like a Virgo? This is interesting. Then we have the number 5, which is the Hierophant or commitment, and is this Pluto. So let me read you guys what the little oracle dice say before we leave. We'll get some spiritual lessons up in here. So, the challenge in your love life is to become more than human. Ooh, sounds sassy. I'm just kidding. Commitment to the alchemical path of self-transformation. Purging oneself of ego-based desires, unhealthy attachments, and awareness of one's motives that block transformation. Now, looking at this with Pluto coming up, guys, and 5 being a major change number, and just all of these transits that we're going through and knowing that, you know, people typically do not move forward with, you know, new kind of partnerships and stuff like that with Mercury retrograde or put too much stock on people who come back. I think this is good advice because, one, don't allow a past person or even a new person to take you guys off the path that you're on, specifically my Libras. You know what I'm saying? Because anything worth having, pinging off of Aquarius, is worth waiting for, right? So if you guys feel that you're not necessarily ready, take your time, you know what I'm saying? But also take into account and make sure that this person is on the same path that you guys are on. Because with this Pluto coming up, and if you guys have made the decision to focus on yourself, to ascend, and so on and so forth, don't allow a relationship to take you off course, because that would fall into the category of dark distraction, and we ain't got time for that, you know? People trying to ascend to a higher state of being. You know? Anyway, so with my number 5s, we have the Hierophant as our archetype. And of course, we know tradition, commitment, and things of the sort. Whew, wow. Number 5 coming up. Consistently inconsistent. Mental or mind or instability in mind, right? That's not saying that the person is crazy. It's just talking about going back and forth like we're seeing here, right? Wherever that applies. If that's Libra, Gemini, whatever, you know. Let's see. Instability and sheepishly following without question. Don't forsake your truth in service to others. That just confirms what the hell I said. Remember, with anyone that you're connecting with, the path that you were on prior to this person, the right person is going to work with you. Like, they're going to hop onto your path and y'all can go forward. They're not going to take you off the path that you were on. So that's something that you guys really want to take into account with your partnerships, or if you're considering dealing with anyone from the past, you really want to look at if you guys are on the same path, right? So we're going to go into the extended and look more into each individual sign. Y'all are going to have your own separate videos over there on Vimeo. But if you want to follow me over there, do that. If not, I love your freaking face. And I will see you guys sooner than later.